Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. Here we are after a trip. We're actually right outside the Australian Stockman's Hall of Fame and across the road from Qantas. Look at that. Butter being where Qantas started in Longreach. But the moral of the story here is air filters. You've seen us change the air filter on this before. We've got another air filter to put in. We're going to get under the bonnet, open up the airbox. We're going to check and see how bad this 1GD FTV airbox may or may not be leaking. So we'll actually get in there now. You know what, there's no time like the present. I'm going to get in here and look at this. I'll show you the engine bay. Right, it's a bit dusty. This air filter, it has been, oh, where's this, Mitch, where's this air filter been? Can you remind me?
Birdsville, Bundoori, Outback New South Wales, Outback Queensland, Outback WA.
Oh, sounds like it's been everywhere. Went across the Gibb River Road, up to Mitchell Falls.
Through the desert.
Anyway, what we're going to do is get this box open and have a look and see if we can see what the thing looks like. Now remember, you got this indicator there. See, on the 1GD, see that's meant to be blue when it's clean. You can see how dirty it is. Now, we've taken all the care we can to avoid the dust. Right, we may even clean the MAF sensor here. I've noticed the fuel economy is down a bit, but this is the setup, right? We've got the tent, a swag and a mattress on the roof. It's not a massive amount. No bull bar, no tow bar. Let's have a look and see what it's like. This is well over 10,000 Ks, right? I want to show you, you know, all the talk about leaking air boxes and whatever, and I think we've figured out what the problem is. And you can see it once again, the pattern, this time with more dust, right? You can see there's a line all the way across there, down to that corner there, right? So what's happening is, all I need is an extra hand. I've got someone, Mitch, can you come around this side of me, around there, and just hold that air box just like that for me. Hold it up like that. That's it, don't move. Now I want to have a look, let's have a look. Everyone's waiting to see how dirty is this air filter, right? We're gonna pop it out. Just carefully, I'm trying to do this one-handed. There it is. Show you exactly how dirty it is, right? There's the sunlight. That is bloody putrid. But I'll tell you what, it's not too bad considering. And you look in there, see how clean it is on the dirty side of the airbox? What do you reckon that is, guys? Look at this. No snorkel, right? No snorkel. That's why you can do the Gibb River Road, all that out back there, and this airbox, there's hardly anything in there. The pre-spinner, that's the part that's inside that plastic area right there, middle of the picture. It separates a lot of the dust and water. Looks like that's just sitting there on its own. That's beautiful. Don't wipe your hands on your clothes. That's grease, mate. We'll get a rag in a minute. Okay, so I've got Mitch here helping me out, but you know, learning. Now, you can see what's going on here, right? You've got the dirty element here that seems to work pretty well. And you've also, and you can see, let's go and have a look here. Dust. Let's go. Right across the middle there. See that line? See that line? I just drew that line with my finger, right? So you know definitely some dust is getting through the element, because as I've said before in other videos, I don't care how good or bad your air filter is, these engines, a diesel engine is going to pull the air it needs, so it's going to pull it past the seal or around the sides, whichever way you want. But one of the most noticeable bad parts of these air filters is the dust getting in from the sides here. So the replacement filter I've got here is one of the wash ones, all part of our R&TU. That's Research and Tell You, right? All the dust, a lot of the dust is getting through that side element there, you know, that line there. Because see here, it's more enclosed to get to the sides of them, where the two ends, it's open. So once we get back to base, back to Melbourne, we're going to spray on a clean element. We're going to put some spray like K&N filter oil along here and see if that stops. See that really bad, I'm trying to demonstrate, see that really bad line there? Right along that end there, you can see it, right? It's similar up here, not as bad. And every time we change the air filter, I've noted the same thing. Do you remember, have you seen the other videos, guys? Up the end here was, I think, where the dust was. You can see the seal with the grease there and with the adjustment on the clips. Look, I'm gonna have a look once I stop the video. You can see I've rolled the video full on, but I cannot see anywhere where any dust has got past the seal this time, 100%. There's no gaps there, there's no breaks in that grease, whatever. I'm going to check again, I could be wrong in case you've seen something, because I'm trying to operate a camera here. We're going to give this a bit of a wipe clean. We're going to give in there a bit of a wipe. We're going to put another filter in, and we may even clean the MAF sensor. Video's not over yet, we may have a look at it. Sit tight. All right, so I've just given it a quick clean up with a rag and then a second rag. It's not the most perfect job. It's a roadside. You can see, remember, you know, we're on the side of the road here where Qantas started in Longreach. You know, the sun's sort of going down. It's the end of the day, somewhere there anyway. Sorry to blind you. Check that out. Right, we could probably go over in there and show you up closer maybe. Anyway, this is all clean, right? Clean enough anyway. Clean enough so we can see what's going on. And you can see the old air filters, right? This is the old one we've cleaned, right? There's going to be another video on that. I'm doing more practice and research. You know, a mate of mine said to me once about washing air filters and I laughed at him. You know what? Not so funny when air filters are 60, 70 bucks. We're going to save you some money, right? That is almost as good as new. This one, I'm going to keep it and wash that as well. So feast your eyes on that, because next time you see that, it's going to look better than that. Now, what we're going to do is, seeing as it's all sitting in place, now I'm not worrying about the grease or anything, right? Now notice, see the blue? The blue there is that indicator. Remember we told you about that earlier in the video, right? See, nice and clean. So when you're away on a trip, you don't need to open up the air box and pull it out. And you just look at the indicator. That's what it's there for. Now, very carefully here, we're going to make sure that's sitting in at the bottom. Yep, she's in. Carefully lift this up and sit it back on. Look at this. You can even do it. This is how simple it is, guys. You can do it one-handed, right? One-handed clip. Holding it down, clip. Reach down this back side here. Clip. And this one's a bit harder to get to because we've got the compressor installed. But of course, even with a video in hand, hopefully, it's down there somewhere. There it is, clipped on. Let's have a look. Make sure they're on, right? Right, that one clipped on. Yep. 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 Right, they're all on. Happy days. That's cleaning up and changing an air filter roadside. Bada bing, we'll put this one away. Now, did you happen to bring the MAF sensor cleaner? It's in the other car, doesn't matter, right? So in this video, that could be it. If we need to clean the MAF sensor, obviously what we're going to do, we're going to unplug it. We're going to take the 2 screws out. We've got search MAF in my videos. There'll be a video showing you how to clean the MAF sensor. Whenever you change the air filter, you should clean the MAF sensor. A couple of different ways to do it. You can just blow compressed air over it, or you can use proper MAF sensor cleaner, depending how bad it is. Anyway, not that important. Not as important as getting that air filter out. We want to do a fuel economy comparison. Part of what we're doing, a lot of we don't call it R&D. We're not developing anything really. We're doing a lot of product testing, and we tell you what works and what doesn't. So if you haven't already, subscribe, turn the bell on. Bada bing. This is Longreach, and that's where Qantas started. Hope you liked it. Please give us a thumbs up. Catch you guys.